Hey there, besties, babes, non-binary faves. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining to you why everyone in the fandom is 110% convinced that Aglaé is Lila, or Charisse, or Chrysalis, or whatever you want to call the new butterfly Miraculous holder. She is her. You cannot convince us otherwise. Now, even though a lot of people are 100% of the belief that it is Aglaé, there is still a division within the fandom where some people are saying, no, it can't be her because it's too obvious. So whether you agree or disagree, everyone is believing that even if it's her, it would be way too plain. Now, if I'm going to go off bare bones, okay, why do people think it's her at a glance? The most common answer is the purple color scheme, because Miraculous likes to color code their characters to an egregious degree, and we know purple has always been the color of villainy within this show. Do not bring up any other examples to prove me otherwise. Oh my god, Julika. But no, Julika is more of a gay type of purple. Aglaé is more of a villainous type of purple. Also, the fact that she just apparated out of nowhere, but we could also say that for this other character who I don't believe we have the name for yet, and this other character who I'm just saying she's me this season. You know, me and Thomas are besties. He just self-inserted me into the show. Please, let's push this lie to the masses. I need this to catch on. Other than that, Aglaé has been moving in a very snake-like manner since frame 1. Like literally, Calamity Queen, whatever, came out, and her first actions was to get Aurora akumatized, asking, oh my god, why are you sad? Oh my god, how does this make you feel? Do you feel worthless? Basically just egging her on. Now, with the whole introduction of the season, we had a cute little introduction to, oh, what's Marinette doing? What's Adrian doing? Oh, they're together. And then it would be more sensible to then introduce us to the main villain, who is in disguise, because her whole thing this season is hiding herself. When she akumatizes people, she takes on, Chrysalis takes on different forms, different voices. Also in Reckless Driver, where it was an Aglaé episode, she has a lot of connections to butterflies, and even her akumatization was a butterfly. But a lot of things that she claimed are claims that have nobody else there to verify said things. She just said, oh, I was the first person akumatized when the new butterfly villain came back. My whole fear is based around butterflies. Just basically her whole thing is, trust me, bro. Here's a video of what happened to me in season 1 when Alex got akumatized into Timebreaker, and it's just a picture of nothing. None of her claims have weight or merit, but you're just supposed to take her at her word. And when the therapist got akumatized, she was not with her friend. She was in the elevator going down, and everyone else was taking the stairs. Yo, editing TVC here. We don't even see her enter the damn elevator. I just noticed this while editing, and it's making me lose my mind. And in the latest episode that came out as of the time of me recording this video, the Dark Castle, where it's Alex's birthday and everyone is hanging out, Aglaé made mention of where is Marinette, and at the end, the villain Lila was saying, oh, Marinette wasn't there. Connection. Fans also realized, hey, in the end credits when people were taking pictures and everything, Aglaé was nowhere to be seen. And the fandom is aware that the friend group has been infiltrated, because Lila often says things that only somebody who is around Marinette or Adrian can verify. So a lot of things about Aglaé, 2 + 2 is not equaling 4. But from my perspective, I'm not even in any of these camps of like, oh, hyper analyzing her. I just know the fact that this show really tried to treat Gabriel being Hawkmoth as this big secret. Like, we knew since season 1, but apparently it was supposed to be a secret, and there were people in the fandom that didn't want to believe Gabriel was Hawkmoth because apparently it was too obvious. And I'm like, oh my god. I think they did a reveal, was it season 2 or season 3 premiere, where they're like, oh my god, it's Hawkmoth. And I was like, why are you treating them with such sincerity? So the creators of the show had this vendetta of, okay, we need to pull the wool or the rug out from under the fandom, or the wool over our eyes. So they really want to do a reveal villain well. And if it's Aglaé, I don't think it's obvious. I think it's something done well, where it's a friend group and she's able to infiltrate it. The only thing that will make me feel iffy about it is because of the fact that Marinette and Adrian are able to sniff out Lila's insincerity, her lies. So for her to be able to infiltrate the friend group and actually be able to convince Marinette and Adrian will kind of underscore all of season 3 and 4 for me personally. But with how they were able to reveal Lila and take her down, I think she learned her lesson as well, just like how the villains so just like how the heroes are adapting and getting better and able to use their powers multiple times, I also feel like Lila, she's able to adapt and become more of a trickster and infiltrate better. So that will be how I will console myself if it turns out that, yeah, Aglaé is Lila and she's just able to infiltrate. However, I have a crackpot theory that Aglaé is, I won't say an amok, but she's also a creation of the butterfly miraculous. Like, you know how the butterfly miraculous can give you powers to duplicate yourself or do whatever. Lila probably used it on herself so she can be in two places at once, just like how Gabriel did in season 2 premiere, I believe, where there are two Gabriels running around so he wouldn't reveal his identity. I think a similar thing is happening here with one version of Aglaé being the one that goes to school and pulls the wool over everyone's eye, while the other version is the one that hangs around in the back. But we also see the ominous figure, you know, the one that's been following like Marinette and Adrian specifically when they're out on cute dates and everything. I think that is the version of this villain that sits behind their table and jots down all the time. There's still so many theories and ideas floating around about Aglaé, who she is, what her motives are. There's still so many fan theories, and the fandom itself is just buzzing, and it's just nice to, I won't have an actual honest to God theory because we don't have theories anymore. We know Adrian is a senti monster. We know the main couple are together. We know they defeated Hawkmoth, everything. Well, there is the secret of, you know, Marinette lying to everybody, but that's not a theory, that's a secret. We don't have anything to really dig our teeth into and say, oh, this, and this. We don't have something to predict towards, which is something that the Miraculous fandom has always been severely lacking. They've always kind of heavily depended on their shipping and the love square to take them forward. But now without the love square, they needed something. So they used the lie that Marinette is keeping. Well, how they reveal their secret identities has always just been an ominous shadow hanging over the fandom. But at this point, I don't even think they're going to reveal their identities to each other. I've given up on that. I care about Adrian and Annette. They are together. I can die happy. But now, with this secret of who is Aglaé, what's her deal, what's her business, who is she, that gives an element of mystery and theorizing that the fandom desperately needed. I guess another theory that you could say the fandom was in dire need of is, how will the secret that Marinette is keeping from Adrian affect the relationship? Will they break up? Will Adrian get akumatized? Will Marinette get akumatized? Well, if you're wondering why would Marinette get akumatized, Adrian will break up with her and she will lose all sense of stability. There are so many things that could go wrong at any moment, and I choose to just not think about it. That's how I choose to cope in that situation. I don't know about you, but I don't want to go off the rails. This video was supposed to be just about Aglaé and why the fandom thinks she's the new Hawkmoth or she's the new Chrysalis. Can we just agree what this villain name is? I'm tired of guessing. She is the new butterfly villain. That's it. That's the theory. That's what people think. And I want to know what you think in the comment section down below. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Bye.